Wudang Mountain, located in northwest Hubei province, is a Taoist holy site where martial arts and Taoist culture have long intertwined. Since the Tang dynasty, it has been a major center of Taoist activity. Wudang martial arts, as renowned as Shaolin Kung Fu, focuses on internal boxing and incorporates Taoist principles such as yin-yang harmony and the interplay of movement and stillness, forming a distinctive system of combat and health cultivation. The Wudang Sanfeng School, founded by Zhang Sanfeng during the Yuan and Ming dynasties, embodies a martial arts philosophy centered on using stillness to control movement and emphasizing softness and intention. Integrating Taoist inner alchemy principles into boxing, it forms a style that blends hardness with softness and counters force with calm precision. Zhang Sanfeng's creation, Tai Chi, not only promotes health and longevity but also carries the cultural mission of self-defense, resistance to violence, and the awakening of national spirit. After centuries of transmission, it has become a global cultural heritage that transcends regional and cultural boundaries. The Wudang Sanfeng School has a clear and continuous lineage, spanning 16 generations from its founder Zhang Sanfeng to the present day, with disciples spread across the globe. From the first generation inheritor Qiu Xianqing to the 14th generation Taoist master Zhong Yunlong, and now to the younger Z generation, the Sanfeng School has upheld the principle of carrying the Tao with skills and performing the Tao with martial arts. It has broken the traditional secrecy of the Tao is not passed to the third person, making the once hidden Wudang internal martial arts accessible to the public. Today, Wudang Tai Chi, as the core heritage of the Sanfeng School, has spread to over 150 countries, with more than 500 million practitioners. Each year, tens of thousands of overseas students visit Wudang Mountain to experience Taoist culture. This dissemination goes beyond martial arts, conveying the wisdom of Chinese culture, such as harmony between man and nature, and the highest good is like water, to the world. In the new era, Wudang Tai Chi is showing renewed vitality. General Secretary Xi Jinping emphasized the need to inherit and promote traditional Chinese culture in light of new era conditions. Responding to this call, Wudang Tai Chi has built an integrated online-offline teaching system through digital platforms and industry-university research collaboration. With over 20,000 notes on Xiaohongshu and 140 million views on Douyin, its popularity among young people is evident. Wudang Tai Chi has evolved beyond fitness into a cultural link between tradition and modernity, China and the world, allowing the Tai Chi for all wave to spread globally and letting Taoist wisdom shine anew. In this issue of Ningdian Interview, we invited Zhang Shiyong, the 15th generation inheritor of the Wudang Sanfeng School, champion of the World and Asian Traditional Martial Arts Championships, and founder of the Wudang Martial Arts Academy, to offer an up-close experience of Wudang martial arts culture. You have been learning martial arts since you were a child. What sparked your interest? What was the most memorable part of your training? Zhang Shiyong, I was influenced by Shaolin Temple starring Jet Li and the Huang Feihong Kung Fu films, which sparked my strong interest in martial arts. Seeing my passion, my father suggested I become a disciple. At that time, the renowned martial arts master Zhong Yunlong from Yangxin, Hubei, was recruiting disciples locally. So, a fellow disciple and I had the opportunity to go to Wudang Mountain to learn martial arts. Life in the mountains is harsh and strictly managed. Every morning at 4:50, a loud wake-up whistle breaks the silence, requiring all disciples to line up within 1 minute. When I first arrived, I wasn't used to this schedule and often slept in my clothes, afraid of missing morning class. Senior disciples, however, had developed internal clocks and woke naturally around 4:30. The training intensity exceeds what most people can endure. Daily training lasts over 9 hours, with morning class alone running from 5 to 7:40. The first task is a 10-kilometer mountain trail run. The winding, rugged path tests physical strength, and the martial arts training that follows demands full concentration. The first day I arrived at Wudang was unforgettable. I still remember the attire of the senior brother who led me. He wore a white Taoist robe, his posture graceful like a fairy, clearly embodying the essence of Wudang martial arts. He guided us up the ancient winding mountain path, and after nearly 2 hours, we reached the Taoist temple. The brothers happened to be practicing at the mountain gate. In the mist, Taoists in white were practicing boxing and breathing techniques, their robes fluttering in the wind, recreating a scene like a martial arts scroll. This moment perfectly matched the image of Wudang I had from childhood films and deepened my awe for this martial arts holy land. In your 20s, you went to Singapore to promote Taoist culture and martial arts. Are you still committed to this work? How has that experience influenced you? Zhang Shiyong, when I first entered Wudang Mountain, disciples rarely took part in international exchanges. At that time, Wudang martial arts had not been promoted abroad and followed the Taoist tradition of tranquility, inaction, and restraint. This contrasted sharply with Shaolin's approach, which began global performances in the 1980s. It wasn't until 2004 that our group of disciples started receiving overseas invitations, gradually bringing Wudang martial arts to the world stage. I recall our 2006 trip to Singapore, where locals praised the health benefits of Wudang martial arts. Then President of the Chinese Taoist Association, Taoist Master Li Guangfu, was inspired to send disciples abroad. In 2008, another fellow disciple and I were officially sent to Singapore to promote Wudang culture overseas. After 10 years practicing martial arts at Wudang Mountain, the spirit of martial arts is in my blood. Even without being sent overseas, I would choose to stay at the Taoist temple to improve or open a school in other cities to teach. This persistence comes not only from my love for martial arts but also from the mission to pass on Wudang martial arts. As my master said, true inheritance of martial arts must return to the mountains. The current martial arts inheritance system can be divided into 2 types. First, the professional inheritance system at Wudang Mountain. Although Taoist temples have not reached Shaolin scale of 10,000 people, they maintain about 100 disciples. Through oral transmission and close teaching from master to apprentice, they ensure systematic inheritance of Wudang's unique martial arts like boxing and Tai Chi. Second, the popularization path in cities focuses on adult students in urban martial arts halls. While this spreads martial arts culture, it is limited in technical depth. I still plan to return to Wudang Mountain within 3 years. I have selected a site there to start planning. Only by rooting in Taoist practice can we fully inherit Wudang martial arts from technique to spirit.